8-7 Carencro advantage now with 5:10 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, very athletic Bonnabel team. You know, I'm sure you've talked about it, Blaine, and I'm apologize, I'm getting here late. But
hey, we're happy to have you, Coach.
Glad to be here.
Shot goes off the top of the glass. Yeah, it's an athletic bunch, and we talked about how good they are. You know, their district is a little weak. There's no shying away from that. But when you go 23-8, Coach, and win 12 of 14, I don't care who you're playing against. You can play against K-Side. Pretty damn good basketball. The offense is going to go – they're going to go against man-to-man. KB gets it deep in the paint, but his ball's going to go off of the left iron, no good. And now Bonnabel's going to go quickly on the other side. Fly with the three from the outside, rebounded by Batiste. Carencro going the other way.
You know, that's what they're going to have to do is do a good job of getting on the boards and capitalize on any missed opportunities that Bonnabel has tonight to be able to create an advantage for the Golden Bears.
I like the smaller look, too. Really, you know, with Lots and no Monroe at this point. But I think this is a good matchup against this kind of team. Three ball from the outside, just off of the right iron, no good. Rebounded by the Bruins, but stolen by the Bears. That was BJ on the steal. He's going to go up and scoop and score. 10-7 Bears, 3:47 left to play in the first.
Yeah, Blaine, I agree with you, man. I like the small look. You know, we got to be able to match the athleticism that they're putting out there, and they're not going to outsize us.
No, not tonight. This won't be a game you outside. Travel call. They called a foul on that against Carencro. I thought Minette walked there, but they're going to give a foul call against the Bears and give the Bruins the basketball. This is I mentioned it earlier right before you came on, Coach. I love the two-shoe look that you see a lot of players for the Bruins wear. Different right shoe, different left shoe. Oh, hey. It's kind of smooth. Three ball flies. They're very liberal shooting the basketball from the perimeter.
They must all wear the same shoe size, Blaine.
I got to get a couple guys wear the same shoe size as me, and we could, double
switch it out.
Yeah, double our.
Blaine, what size you wear?
Double our pair. I'm a 9.5. I got small foot.
I got an
man.
11, man.
I'm a small foot guy. Landry's going to let it go underneath to Jones. Jones flies it out to Bernard. Bernard from the corner. He's going to make the three-pointer. His third one of the night. Bears lead 13-7 with 2:50 to play in the first.
We'd like to see the young man stay hot all night. If they're going to leave him open, we got to make him pay, and he's doing it as of right now and has to continue the rest of the night or they'll have to adjust.
Foul call on the floor. The basketball is going to stay on this side of the court. But how about Kendrick Bernard? 9 points so far on the night. The senior, the offense has really gone through him all season long due to injuries, but he's really embraced that role and is able to really put up points in bunches. Checking in the game for the Bears is number 11, Hayden Monroe. The sophomore is going to give Carencro a little more size. Bruins going to bring the ball out now, and they like to play a little quick, and they shoot the basketball, creating more possessions for themselves, right?
You know, just a little time that I've been here, Blaine, they'll shoot it from anywhere. Anywhere on the court.
You see that a lot in women's basketball, right? They try to maximize, make as many possessions as they could possibly have by taking quick shots. So far, we've seen that tonight from the Bruins. Great defense right there by Hayden Monroe, forcing the Bruins to bring the basketball back out. They're going to go through Minette again, setting up the offense. Millett. And on the defense is D. Lots. He picks the pocket, and they'll get him on a foul. It'll be Carencro's basketball on the far side of the floor. I think it's interesting to talk about Bonnabel, though. I don't care what district you play in. They made it to the playoffs in football this year, won the district for the first time in some time under Andre Anthony, a former LSU player from Edna Carr. Now the basketball team playing with some success. You'd love to see it. Three ball no good by KB, rebounded by Monroe, and he'll go inside with the baby hook. Carencro leads 15-7, and Bonnabel's going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them when we come back. It'll be the Bonnabel Bruins basketball. Bears leading 15-7.
Let's get it over, right? Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You pick 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Ah, why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
We're back in action live from the Bears Den, excuse me. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. We're working hard to get video out to you guys.
You know, I know the district was having a few internet issues earlier in the day, and that might be the issue. It's district-wide. LPSS is having some internet issues.
At least you can hear us. I don't know if that's good or bad. At least you can't see us.
It might be better, Blaine. You know, if they can't see us, they don't have to see our ugly faces.
Bruins turn the basketball over as they get the steal from KB, and Lotz is going to bring the basketball down the court as Carencro is still in possession here. 1:20 left to play in the first quarter. Lotz controlling the basketball, gets it down to Batiste. Batiste backing him in. He's going to find Monroe. Monroe's going to try to go off the glass, miss it. Rebounded by Batiste. Batiste gets it over to KB. KB makes a man miss, and now he's going to let the three ball fly off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by the Bruins, and we're going to go the other way. Loose ball. Collected by the Bruins. Carencro did a great job on the glass that time. You got to really respect how hard Jaden Batiste is playing. This is reminiscent of early in the season Batiste. Rebounded on the three miss is Hayden Monroe as he'll get it over to D. Lotz, and Carencro gained possession. 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And with the Bears going big here to end the first quarter, you know, you got to make sure you get on the glasses. Do not let Bonnabel create second chance opportunities. And we got to keep it that way throughout the night.
Giving yourself extra offensive possessions too. I love to see that. Playing with that tenacity and that toughness. Landry's going to collect it on the wing. He's going to find Hayden Monroe. Monroe gets it over to Batiste. Batiste is going to bring it back out to the top, restart the offense. 6 seconds left to play in the quarter. Lotz has it. Gets it over to Batiste. The ball will be deflected. It's going to be collected by the Bruins, and that'll have it. We played a quarter here from the Bears Den in the first round of playoff action, and your Golden Bears lead the Bonnabel Bruins 15-7. When we come back, it'll be time for second half action right here on All Things Carencro, Carencro Bears Network.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Thank you. All right, we're ready. We're back from the Bears Den. Your Golden Bears lead Bonnabel Bruins 15-7 after a quarter of play, and it's been fast-paced action. Senior Kendrick Bernard has been leading the pace for Carencro, 3 for 4 from the perimeter tonight, 9 points and an assist for KB. And really for Carencro so far tonight, I think Jaden Batiste has been spectacular, not only on offense, but on the offensive and defensive glass. We got video now, so now you can see everything that's going on live in action. A little bit of trouble breaking the press there, but Carencro will get bailed out for a foul as Dentrell Marson will see his first action in the basketball game tonight. Iverson 2's the play call, Coach. You know what that means?
Not sure what it means. I know Allen, but I do not know Iverson 2.
They'll work hard to establish the offensive possession, but they'll get it back over to BJ, and he'll make sure that he gets them back in action. They're going to bring the bigs a little bit further out tonight, and you'll see a great take right there by Monroe as they'll get him for a charge, though. But I like the decision-making by the big fella.
Look, I like the effort. You know, I've been wanting to see that from our bigs
More
all
confidence.
year.
More confidence.
And I tell you what, I will take that charge all day if we have a little confidence to take it to the hoop and try to go up to the basket.
That's why I love Coach Kovac, Coach. If I just go over one sheet on my scouting report, I got the play drawn out for me, Iverson, too.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I don't know if I can talk about it, but I see it up there. The Bonnabel Bruins going to go with a little pass under, giving the ball to their best player. They continue to get Mallette to be the do-it-all guy for this offense. Everything goes through him, and he's a good player. Maybe a little undersized, but, boy, he's strong with the basketball, shoots it well, and makes good decisions when he has it. Great defense by Morrison, spins it out. 3-ball for the Bruins, no good. Good effort, though, by Dentrell Morrison to bat it off. They're going to say it goes out of bounds on Bonnabel and give Carencro the basketball.
Yeah, you know, I like the way that we're forcing their hand at trying to find an open man and oh.
Stolen just, I don't know if Landry didn't see him or what happened, but on the out-of-bounds possession, Landry turned it over to Bonnabel. They quickly went up for 2. Carencro fouls him for the first time tonight. We'll have free throws as Kenner's going to go to the line for 2, the sophomore right-hander.
I like the foul there, Blaine.
I'm okay with that foul, being physical. That stature of the game. First free throw's in. Lotz is going to come back into the ball game, checking in for senior Wilson Landry. I'm okay. Look, no easy points. In the playoffs? Hell.
Playoffs.
Second free throw for Kenner. It's going to be up and off the front iron. Rebounded by Bernard. Goes off his leg, but he collects it, gets it over to Lotz. Lotz is going to try to go quick. He gets it back over into the corner to Morrison. Morrison attacks the rim. Looked like he finished in traffic, but see what the stripes say. The stripes say the foul happened on the floor as Morrison had a strong Euro step. Thought he finished and won. Referees didn't think so. Give it to Carencro underneath its own basket.
Great job by Morrison, undersized, taking it to the hoop and finding a way to finish, Blaine. I mean, it can be argumented that it could have, but, I mean, hey, we're going to go with it. And
this crew from Alexandria has been really good all night long. Stolen on the pass from Lotz. Going to go the other way. Lotz did a great job not quitting on the play, undercutting, getting his hand in there and forcing the turnover off of the Bruins' leg, giving Carencro possession back.
Yeah, that could have been an easy opportunity for the Bruins, and Lotz made it difficult. And
can't quit on a play, Coach, even after the turnover. Mentally strong. Lotz picked up his dribble. He's able to find Bernard. Bernard gets it into the paint, goes off of the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Bruins, and they're going to go quick. Quickly down the line, and the charge call. Carencro picks it up. That's a turnover against the Bruins as D. Lotz picks up the charge.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Another great job in a bad situation for the Golden Bears to make the best out of it by D. Lotz.
Coach, I'll say this. The offense has been stagnant now for, 2 or 3 minutes. This is the kind of possessions you really got to stay away from. As the great job splitting the defense is Kendrick Bernard, and they're going to call it on the floor again. I thought that one was in the act of shooting, but it'll be Carencro's ball underneath the basket. They're getting lost throughout the year, right? A little struggle scoring the basketball at times. KB try to do his best getting the ball down inside the paint. Dentrell Morrison sets up the offense. He's guarded heavily on the outside, man-to-man. He's going to throw it across the court to BJ. BJ fakes the pass, and he's going to go to the rim.
I like it.
He's going to finish it in the scoring drought. Carencro leads 17-8. 5:35 left to play in the second quarter. I think that the Carencro's mentality tonight, even on possessions they haven't scored, has been tough, has been more of offensive-minded and able for them to kind of establish something. And the defense right now is equally as tough, Coach.
No doubt. I love the defense, man, with their 9, their best guys. And now, we'll take it, Blaine. I mean,
he's
I'm not going to
call
say
it
that
on
I
the shot.
Disagree with the call.
I think the foul was a great call. On the shot was weak.
Call it here.
You don't call it on the other side. The last 2 possessions, I mean, we had 2 possessions on this side of the court where they called it on the floor. And I'm just a little surprised they went with the and one there and a strong finish by Mallette. The continuation, though, I like to see it both ways. I agree.
Yeah.
Coach Kovac is bending the ear of the official nearby. Hey, ball don't lie. Free throw miss. Carencro gets the ball back. No harm, no foul, right, Coach?
That's correct. And I'm with you, but we can live with it. They are human.
D-Lots takes it to the
Great
racket.
job.
He finishes in traffic. Gets the 2 points right back, 19-10, Carencro with the 9-point advantage. They're playing with just so much quickness. Stolen. BJ gets it. BJ's looking the other way. He gets it over to KB. Back over to Dentrell Morrison, who will be fouled and go to the line for 2.
They could not call it on the ground there, Blaine. He was in the air in the act of shooting.
First time tonight, Carencro's going to go to the line.
We'll
Right?
go to the line, and hopefully we can take advantage of the charity stripe.
I love the defense, though. They're in their grill. They're playing fast. They're playing tough. Deny, deny, deny. First free throws off the back iron and no good for Morrison. Morrison, a steady free throw shooter on the season, though. 70.8% free throw shooter on the year for the young man. Second free throws up and in. Carencro's in double-digit lead for the first time tonight, 20-10 with 4:35 left to play in the second quarter. And they're picking them up full length, Coach, denying away from the ball, but look at D-Lots in the kitchen, so to speak. Are they calling a foul or are they calling a tie ball?
Looks like he's calling a foul, and I'm not sure of it, but ticky-tack.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
it's okay.
We're playing good defense. And
I like the defense by lots, but we can live with the foul call. I don't stop that, though. I like to get in the mindset of such a good player like Mallette.
No doubt.
They've really limited him getting to the glass and making him settle for shots like that. It's missed, collected by Morrison. They slap it out of Morrison's hand, but out of bounds on the Bruins, gives basketball back to the Bears.
And, I think that's got to be the goal of the Bears and talking with Kovac and company is to deny their best players. They're all athletic. But deny the guys who they've ran the ball through all season and force other guys to make plays or, as you just saw, force shots that they're not really wanting to take and make them take shots. And, look, they're going to make them. But force them contested shots, and it gives us an opportunity to go ahead and win this game.
Going to the line for 2 now is going to be B.J. Jones, trying to extend the double-digit lead for the Bears. First free throw is up and in for the Bears as the Bruins are going to make a change. Bringing in number 25, Kenner, for our line. Second free throw by Jones is off the back iron. Rebounded by KB. Bernard's able to finish. He's in double digits for the night with 11 points, and Carencro's up by 13 now with 3:50 left to play in the first half. They're going to call a foul now on BJ. Away from the bat. I don't like the foul. I don't mind the call. I think it was a foul. I just don't understand why he made the decision.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's just trying to go after the ball, and it was just, I think he knew it. If you saw his face right after, he's like, man, I should not have reached in that way, and we got to be better. Don't send him to the bonus.
That'll send him to the line for 2 shots. That's going to be Jones' second foul of the night. 5 fouls total for the Bears in the first half. Nobody else with more than 1. Second free throw's in. Carencro's going to take the ball down the floor with Jones. They're going to send a man at him, and it's going to be stolen. I'd like to see Morrison step to the basketball there, like a receiver stepping to the ball.
Go to the ball and don't let anybody undercut it.
I think Morrison will see him catch a lot of footballs next year in the fall. Bernard gets it. He brings it back over to Jones. Jones attacked the middle of the floor. He'll dish it off to Monroe, but it goes off his hand, out of bounds, giving the basketball back to the Bruins.
Not a bad pass there. I like it. Unfortunately, Monroe was not waiting for the ball, but it wasn't a bad decision to dish it to the big man underneath.
Both of these teams are fighting for the opportunity to go on the road next Tuesday night in Cenla to face a really good Alexandria Senior High team, the number 2 seed in all of Division I select basketball in the state. Turnover forced by the Bears. Flipped over to Marson. Marson finishes at the rim. 25-11, the Bears extend the biggest lead. I believe this is a Bonnabel team that probably hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity in quite some time, Coach, as that goes off of the back iron, rebounded by Bonnabel off the front iron. Another opportunity as he catches it and is able to score in the paint. Timeout for Bonnabel. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stick right here. I believe this is the first time a team like Bonnabel, who's gone 23-8, 12 of the last 14, 3 of their first losses came in their first 7 games, Coach. So it's not a team that's faced a lot of adversity throughout the season. Putting the pressure on them early, forcing them into bad decisions. It's been a really good game plan by Coach Kovac and company to put the pressure on the Bruins from New Orleans.
Yeah, they talk about early and often, and that's what they've done. We've put the pressure on them early, and they have to continue to do it often. And some of those teams that haven't necessarily maybe faced as much adversity, your hopes are that they crumble. But, this is a well-coached team with great athleticism. I don't see that happening. They're going to continue fighting throughout the entire game, but that's our hopes.
Basketball to the middle of the floor, breaks the press with quickness. Marson's floater's no good off the back iron, rebounded by Bonnabel quickly down the other side of the floor. I think Bonnabel's done a really good job playing with pace. They've struggled finishing as they finish at the rack right there. Really credit number 2, Jordan Joro, getting to the rim and finishing. The right-handed senior in traffic, stunning the Carencro lead now 25-15. But to your point, though, early and often, putting pressure, making them uncomfortable, forcing them on the road. That shows that, you forced them here. You earned your position to host a first-round game. I think Coach Kovac and company's plan to do that tonight has been fantastic. This game's far from over. We've seen it, right? We've seen the Barb game. We've been in this position before, Coach. You have to finish. But they put them in position tonight to really execute well. And you got to credit the kids, too, and all of them across. KB leads them with 11 points, but the offense so far tonight has gone through a number of different guys at times and really made it happen. Out of the timeout, Carencro's going to take the basketball out underneath the far basket as KB gets it over to Batiste. They're going to continue to bring some pressure, though, and Jones is going to break the press, gets it over to Monroe, and he's going to finish in the glass.
As you were talking just now, Blaine, look, they're trying to put the pressure on us as well, and that's what they want to do. It looks like both teams are trying to play fast, put pressure on the opposing offense, and find a way to score baskets. And Carencro's got to find a way to capitalize on getting the ball up the court quick because they're pushing on the upper half of the court, and we have guys down low. We just got to get it down there.
Well, when you break the press, that 3 ball goes off the front iron, rebounded by Monroe. When you're going to play fast and defend the way they do, you're going to leave guys open, especially in the middle of the floor. Marson with the tough look and in. He goes up with the left, finishes with the right. Carencro's up by 14. Dentrell Marson continues to play big for such a stature. 3 ball for the Bruins off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Monroe. Marson's going to bring it down the floor, and Carencro continuing to endure the pace of the Bruins. Now they'll get it down into the block to Batiste. Batiste goes off the front iron with the right hand. Rebounded by the Bruins, will go the other way. Look, I'll continue to allow these guys to shoot the basketball. If they want to shoot it from the outside, I'll continue to let them. I know they made that ball there, but so far tonight they're about, 3 for 12 from beyond the arc. Juro, though, makes a big three-pointer at that possession. Turnover by Marson gives the ball back to the Bruins. They're going to attack quickly, 3-on-1. Good job by Marson, though, limiting the damage. Going to force them to go to the line for 2. Not quitting on the play after the turnover, just like Lots, right? You want to see them continue to play tough even after something negative happens, forcing them to go to the line and not giving up easy points.
Yeah, I have no problem with that contested shot, and even though he fouled him. You take your chances. Don't give them the easy basket, especially when it's one of their best players on their team. Make him earn it.
I'm impressed by him. I think he's pretty strong with the basketball, headsy. Great athlete. I bet he's a good football player for him. Just with the mental makeup that he has, Coach. His second free throw is going to go in. It's a 10-point advantage for Carencro with less than a minute to go in the first half. Morrison will take the ball down the floor, and now they're going to send pressure. Jones will now have it up in the corner. They'll send more pressure at him. Carencro might get timeout. Don't get it. They'll get it over to Lotz now, who will flip it over to Morrison. Morrison looking for a little room, back over to Lotz, reestablish the offense. 29 seconds left to play. Carencro gets in the middle of the floor. Now KB has it. KB will go to the rack, and he's going to finish. Bernard's up to 13 points in the ball game, and Carencro's leads back up to 12. Three ball by the Bruins, no good. Rebounded by KB. 10 seconds left to play in the half. Lotz brings it down the floor. Lotz looking for an open man. He's going to find Morrison. Morrison lets it fly off the front iron. Rebounded by Monroe, who couldn't quite find it. We've played a half of basketball from the Bears Den. The Golden Bears lead 31-19. When we come back, it'll be time for first half stats and all the reports right here on your home for Carencro High Sports, the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Hey guys, head Carencro High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise your business and team up with us at Carencro High and Carencro Basketball, along with the CBN powered by the students of the Academy of Information Technology here at Carencro High.
Get your business in front of Bears fans around the country with our live broadcasts of Carencro Basketball. Our live streams garner thousands of views, and your ads will live on forever on our YouTube channel. We run graphic ads on screen and commercials, and our commentators can announce your business name throughout the entirety of the game.
Advertising is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and that's just how many tiers that we have that you can get involved with. 3 different tiers starting at $300, all coming with different levels of advertisement here in the Carencro gym, along the wall, on our 24-foot LED scorers table, and with every home game live stream powered by the AOIT and the Carencro Bears Network. There's a package waiting for you to get this year.
That's ads in person and online, all for one price.
Put eyes on your business and help support Carencro Basketball and the AOIT here at Carencro High today.
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
For 2 humans, not whatever you are.
I am a burger-loving buffalo with wings.
I've never seen a make and model like you in my entire life.
Oh, I get that a lot. You should see my mom. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Welcome back to the Bears Den. Your Golden Bears lead the Bonnabel Bruins 31-19 after a half of play. Pacing Carencro tonight, of course, senior Kendrick Bernard, 13 points. After that, though, how about this, though? You kind of spread it out. B.J. Jones with 5, Dentrell Morrison with 5. You get another 4 points out of Jaden Baptiste, another 4 out of Hayden Monroe. So they kind of spread it out a little bit. But I tell you, a guy who only has 2 points that's really played well, started tonight, played good defense, controlled the pace, is Derek Lotz. He's a senior with a lot of experience. I like what he brings to this team. I love the game plan. I love even better, though, the execution of the kids. That we're able to force Bonnabel, make them uncomfortable, and create good basket opportunities for Carencro in the early on.
Yeah, I mean, it seems as though, sometimes you come out with a great game plan and you just struggle to execute the game plan. And I tip your hat to these young men out here on the court. It's great. You can draw up whatever you want on paper, but you still have to execute. And I feel that for the most part, we're executing tonight, and the results are showing, Blaine.
And look, this is a big ball game. This is a Bonnabel team that won their district, went 23-8 on the season, like we mentioned, and played really, really good down the stretch. You know how big of a ball game it is? Jared Roser from Louisiana versus all y'all's here. Mike Coppage from the Acadiana Advocates here. This is probably the marquee game in the Acadiana area tonight, and your Golden Bears have not missed a beat, up big at the halftime against Bonnabel. Coach, we've been in this position in the half before against a team like Barb, where the offense went stagnant, especially in the third quarter. What does Coach Kovac and Joey Dwyer and company have to do at halftime to keep the offense going and keep the kids really moving?
Blaine, I'm not sure if you have – look, if you have to talk to kids about the magnitude of the game or to keep the
you got to keep the juices.
Keep the juices, right? If you have to tell a kid in this type of game that the juices have to keep flowing, that's a problem. So I don't think that's the issue. I think it's to just encourage them, hey, guys, we're doing a great job. We've got to continue it. I don't know if there's really any changes you need to make. Go out there, continue on defense, putting those guys in a pressure situation, force the turnovers. Hey, when they make shots, tip your hat to them, but stay in their face, continue doing what you're doing, and continue playing.
There hadn't been many easy buckets. Majority of the time that they've made shots, they've been tough, contested shots. Carencro's defense really have turned to offense for them on turnovers, getting the ball in the middle of the court, forcing easy shots by him. But more impressively for me, especially on the offensive side of the floor, has been the aggression of guys like Derek Lotz, guys like Dentrell Morrison, has allowed this offense to kind of move forward. Getting the ball in the middle of the floor. I know Coach Peters loves to talk about that, but once you get the ball to the middle of the floor, everybody collapses on you, create great opportunities for your teammates.
That's correct. And you know what else? Tip your hat to the boards. Both sides, and I'm talking about the big guys and the smaller size guys. Look, we're getting on the boards on the offensive and defensive end and not allowing extra opportunities for Bonnabel. And when you do that, you create own opportunities for yourself, and we're capitalizing on those throughout the first half of this game.
And we hope to continue to see Carencro capitalize in the second half. We want to thank all of our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible each and every home game for the Golden Bears. Salute and tip the cap to those guys. Of course, if you want to get involved in all Carencro broadcasting opportunities, reach out to us. There's plenty of opportunities available for multiple sports and open packages that fit any budget. We're going to step aside right now for the last time of the halftime. When we come back, it'll be time for the Golden Bears to take the court. Second half, leading 31-19 against the Bonnabel Bruins. And you can hear it only on one place, the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
At Raising Cane's, we're hyper-focused on being the best at what we do and getting it right every time. Cook-to-order chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, Texas toast, iced tea, and lemonade. It's our one love. But is the hype real? Yeah, it's real good. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Are you ready to launch your future? Welcome to the Academy of Information Technology at Carencro High School, the premier magnet academy for cutting-edge education in computer science, information technology, and media arts. Dive into a world where your interests come alive. In AOIT, you'll explore technology like never before, mastering essential skills in HTML and Python while gaining hands-on experience in daily TV production and innovative media projects. Our partnership with LSU and affiliation with the National Academy Foundation means you'll receive top-tier computer science education. Imagine leaving the academy with industry-standard credentials from Microsoft, Adobe, and CompTIA, plus a stunning portfolio that showcases your skills. Don't just dream about the future, create it. Follow your passion in tech and join AOIT today. Apply now at LafayettecHoice.com/apply. Your future starts here.
Your home isn't just a place. It's your foundation, your future, and your dream. At Edge Mortgage, we don't just process loans, we unlock possibilities. Local experts, personal service, faster closings, because your dreams deserve nothing less. Call us today to get your dream of home ownership started. Edge Mortgage, the key to your home.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for two, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You pick 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Welcome back to the Bears Den. Your Golden Bears lead the Bonnabel Bruins 31-19 at the half. Carencro's defense turned into offense, and they've been really, really opportunistic on the offensive side of the floor tonight. Leading the way, of course, is going to be senior Kendrick Bernard, 13 points, in which will likely be his last game right here at home, making the most of his opportunity.
Yeah, you got to like the effort and the toughness and the way that the game has progressed through the first half. And Carencro's just got to do a good job of continuing what they've started in the first half and make sure they finish. Keyword, finish, Blaine.
Wanted to see Carencro finish earlier in the district slate. When they got in the position, they did want to see it happen tonight. The first three-pointer for the Bruins on the opening possession off the iron, rebounded by Baptiste, getting it over to Lotz. Lotz tonight has been a great addition. Flying it from the outside. Did he call glass? I don't think it matters, Coach. That's a three-point bucket for senior Wilson Landry, and Carencro leads 34-19.
You know, that's one of those baskets when we used to play horse, and I called off the glass. You better be the next one to hit it off the glass. Call it or not, I'll take it tonight, Blaine.
Wilson Landry, you got to love to see it. Mr. Do-everything for Carencro in on the defense right there. Rebounded by the Bruins. Going to keep it on this side of the court. Carencro's defense is stifling, though. They're able to bat the ball away. Landry comes up with the steal, gets it over to Bernard, who finds Lotz. Lotz will take the ball down the floor now, and this has been the best Carencro 5, really the way the offense have moved so far tonight. A little bit of a smaller look than you continue to see from Carencro this season. Baptiste sets the pick. Lotz trying to hit the corner. Lotz will get it over to Jones. Jones gets in the middle of the floor. He finds an open Bernard. Bernard in and out of the basket. It'll be rebounded over to Lotz. Lotz gets it over to Jones. Coach Kovac asks him to take it out and slow it down a pace. Jones will attack. Trying to find Landry in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds and give the ball back to the Bruins.
A little errant pass, and, you know, I think it was an effort, you know, just a little off the mark and turn the ball over to the Bruins.
Boy, I wanted that three-pointer by KB, huh?
It looked like it was in and out.
Oh, man, I thought it was in.
The rim did not agree.
Jump ball. Going to give possession back to Carencro. Wilson Landry. I had mentioned that man does everything, the small things, whatever he can do to help his team. He's battling down there. He forces the jump ball. Possession arrow gives it back to the Bears. Landry steps to the ball, He'll take it over at the top. I love how they're getting Batiste involved away from the basket tonight, too, because they'll get it to KB. KB's going to let it fly inside the lane.
We've talked about it. We've been wanting the jumper. Mid-range.
15 points now for the senior guard, pacing the Golden Bears, leading 36-19. I love the mid-range game. I wish he would just, I don't know how confident he is in it, but he's sure good at it, Coach. Ball will go back to the outside. Bruins will look to establish some offense. D-Lots runs through him. Be a foul on him. That's going to be Lots' third foul of the night. He'll have to come out the ball game. Morrison's going to check into him.
Very unintentional foul. He didn't even see the guy. He's just running to the ball and just, like you said, he ran over the guy. Didn't even see him, I don't believe.
Coach Christopher Kovac said one of my favorite Forrest Gump lines right there when he looked at D-Lots.
What did he say?
It happens.
It
does. He said another word, but, it happens. When you're playing hard, things will happen, Coach. D-Lots was just couldn't stop his momentum there. Carencro bats the ball out of bounds, and it'll be remain on this side of the court. But active hands in the passing lane all night long for the Golden Bears. They've really frustrated the best player, Mallette, for the Bruins, who has the basketball now. He has 8 points on the night. He's a double-digit scorer each and every time he's on the floor. He's going to go one-on-one right now with Wilson Landry. He whips it out to the outside. It's going to be pump fake and going to the rim. He misses it. He's going to go up for it, but they're going to call a jump ball.
I thought that was a travel.
They'll call a jump ball. BJ, though, keeping his feet.
I tell you, Blaine, it looked like Bonnabel thought it was a travel.
Me too.
But roll with the punches.
Credit the Golden Bears, though, just playing tough. They're going to let it fly from the outside. That was an air ball. Rebounded by Bonnabel. Batted out of bounds, remains the ball on this side of the court. They play a lot of kids, though. They get a lot of guys involved.
As R-Line enters
for
the first time in the second half.
I love the two shoes, though, Coach. I can't get enough of it. If you wear a 9.5 shoe and you listen to this, hit me up. We can split some shoes. Going to be an illegal moving screen, giving the basketball back to Carencro, leading by 17 points.
I like your math there, Blaine.
36-19. Well, as long as I don't have to do geometry, Coach.
Yeah.
Get the basketball in the corner to Bernard, who will get it over to Jones in the front court. Wilson Landry has been giving Carencro some really good minutes tonight. Gets it over to KB. Marson more in attack mode. Now he'll come back out. He'll try to flip it over to go out of bounds on Bonnabel, give Carencro the basketball underneath their court.
Seth Dickerson with great hands underneath the basket.
Look at Slim down there too, Seth. Maybe we need to talk about a little bit of those geometry. Bernard was off the glass, couldn't quite finish, rebounded by Bonnabel. But some of these passes, Coach, with the angle. Carencro able to find open guys tonight. Active hands in the passing lane continue to be good. 3-ball way off the mark. Didn't touch a thing. Rebounded by the Bruins.
No shot clock. It doesn't matter.
Look, I'll live with those kind of 3 balls all day long. And look, they seem pretty content to take them as he'll shoot up another one. That one barely got a piece of the rim. Rebounded by Jones. Jones is going to go the other way. Whips it over to Batiste. Batiste tries to finish at the rim. Couldn't do it. He'll go down for the rebound. Couldn't get it. On the floor is Marson. Then sliding in is Landry. Landry will get the jump ball call. Possession arrow back to the Bears. How about the hustle play for Carencro on that possession?
I love seeing guys getting down on the floor and being physical and finding a way. It's not your ball, it's mine.
You can tell it's playoff time. You didn't see that from Carencro early on this season. Jones is going to take it out. He'll get it over to Morrison, who will establish the offense. Morrison will go all the way to the rim, and he's going to finish. 38-19 now. Carencro leads with 3:06 left to play in the third quarter. Timeout for Bonnabel. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with him When we come back, it'll be 3:05 left in the third. Carencro leads 38-19. You can only hear it in one place, Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
For two humans, not whatever you are.
I am a burger-loving buffalo with wings.
I've never seen a make and model like you in my entire life.
Oh, I get that a lot. You should see my mom. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Welcome back to the Bears Den, where your Golden Bears are doubling up the Bonnabel Bruins 38-19 with 3:05 left to play in the third quarter. Coach, my memory, I'm getting old, man. My memory slips me a little
Better
bit.
than me, I had no idea.
Bonnabel will get the ball in. They've called quite a bit of timeouts tonight. I don't believe they have nothing but fulls left. I think I heard referee told stolen by Wilson Landry. Carencro looking to get the lead up to 20 for the first time tonight on this possession. Jones will get it over to Monroe. Monroe couldn't finish. Jones fights for the rebound. Littlest man on the court gets it. He'll flip it back over to Monroe. This time he'll put it through the basket. Carencro now leads 40-19 with the 21-point advantage.
You would like to see Monroe finish it on the first opportunity, but
how about Jones, though?
Credit to Jones getting it, giving him a second opportunity and making it happen.
What grade is Jones, Coach? Is he a junior?
Coach, let's go with that.
Okay, we'll go with it. He's playing scrappy tonight. It's going to be he
kind of lost control.
All right, they'll call it carry.
I'm not going to argue that. That's ticky-tack. Look, nowadays I never know when it's a travel, a carry. The old days you knew what it was. Now they can take 10 steps and it's not traveling.
40-19 with 2:16 left to play in the third. We're not going to argue too much. I guarantee you if that was a 4-point basketball game, it's just a weird call. That three ball is going to go in from the outside as Jaro will knock it in. Bring the lead back down to 18. Landry will get it back over to Monroe. Monroe will finish at the rim.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, Blaine. If you just find a way to beat the press, get the ball down the court quick, you'll have open shots under the goal, and we made it happen that round.
Because, look, they're feast or famine, right, on the defense. What a finish. In traffic. That was Keon Harper putting it in the basket with a little extra push for the Bruins. Monroe tries to finish, but they'll foul him on the body. He'll go to the line for two. But this is the kind of a feast or famine defense, though, that the Bruins play with, right? They're sending multiple bodies at the basketball, trying to catch you in a little bit of a trap look, leaving open men down the floor. Carencro so far taking advantage of those opportunities as Monroe's going to go to the line for two. On the season, he's a 64.7 free throw shooter as he'll knock down the first one. Monroe, the sophomore, really coming into his own body this year. I have a lot of hope for him on the football field next year as well. Second free throw of the young man. It's going to be off the front iron, no good, rebounded by the Bruins. They're going to get the ball down the court. Great hands by Bernard to knock it loose, and they'll have to bring it back out. He's going to try to bring it to the floor, bring it to the rack that time. He'll get fouled by Carencro, though, and go to the line for two. They'll call Kendrick Bernard on the foul. That's his first one tonight. Carencro's second foul of the half. Trying to come into the game is going to be Jaden Batiste checking in. He's going to give Wilson Landry a breather and give Carencro a little more size. They're trying to play a little smaller in the half court, so it makes sense to me that you're bringing in more of a big presence.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, and look, there's a minute and 20 left in the third.
Still Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Carencro's leads now 18. Arline's second free throw is in. Checking in for the game for the Bruins is going to be Martin, as he'll give Arline a breather, and they'll send KB to take the basketball out as they're going to be in a press look. They're going to continue to send multiple guys down, so you got to move quick, and they'll do just that. Jones gets the ball down fast, flips it over underneath the basket to Monroe, but Monroe will get the ball batted away from him. It'll go out of bounds and give Carencro the ball back. Seemed like Monroe could have just been a little stronger there, stepping to the ball and being able to finish.
Yeah, and then hopefully as he grows into his body and becomes more believing in himself.
It's more of a confidence thing.
Yeah, you know, and he'll grow into knowing and believing that he can be ball strong. And
Baptiste's shot's going to be off the mark, rebounded by the Bruins, and they're going to go the other way. Less than a minute left to play. Monroe puts his hand up, forces the bad shot, rebounded by Baptiste. Gets it over to Morrison, who will get it over to Jones. They're going to try to play a little quicker now. That's when they seem to be going their best. Morrison tried to whip it down low to Baptiste. I think he could have probably just went up for the shot himself. 2 empty possessions in a row for the Bears. Gives the ball back to the Bruins. Tough basket. Maulet's able to finish, and he's in double digits on the night with 10 points.
I tell you, that young man is pretty good,
Man,
Blaine.
he's so strong with the basketball. Jones will go down. 14 seconds left to play in the third. Whips it over to Baptiste. Baptiste goes straight to the rim, and he's going to finish in traffic. 45-28. 5 seconds left to play in the third. They're going to go up with a last shot. Off the front iron and no good. After 3 quarters of play in the first round playoff game, Carencro leads 45-28. When we come back, it'll be fourth quarter action right here on the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
For 2 humans, not whatever you are.
I am a burger-loving buffalo with wings.
I've never seen a make and model like you in my entire life.
Oh, I get that a lot. You should see my mom. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Welcome back to the Bears Den. Your Golden Bears lead the Bonnabel Bruins 45-28 after 3 quarters of play. We're joking around, Coach, with Coach Joey DeWire. Tomorrow, Carencro Bear Bash is hosting 5K, 10K in the Crow. Right here in Exit 4, go over to the Carencro Community Center for a 7 o'clock start. Come over at 6:30 and register with us and get in on the action.
I got to wake up that early, Blaine?
Yeah, we got to be up pretty early tomorrow, Coach. I'll be there with you guys. Come over and hang out with us. I might limit the extracurriculars this evening, but we'll be there pretty early. Bonnabel looking to get some offense going. Carencro playing stifling defense, though, limiting these possessions. Leading by 17 points, you think they're going to have to play with a little more purpose. Off-balance shot. Wow. Maulet's able to finish in traffic, give him 12 points on the night. Boy, he's so strong with the basketball. He's able to get that shot off. D-Lot steps to the ball, is able to finish. Gets it over to Monroe. Monroe at the glass, couldn't finish. Rebounded by Baptiste, puts it in. 47-30, Carencro, 7:08 left to play in the game.
Yeah, you know, Carencro has steadily frustrated, as it seems. Wow, as Maulet goes to the goal again.
In traffic, Maulet has been so darn good. I think he could probably shoot more. Lots gets it over to Baptiste. Baptiste on the block. They're going to say he traveled. Turnover on the Bears, gives the ball back to the Bruins. If he'd have just went up with it,
That's what I want.
Go up with it. Just go up with it. 15-point advantage for Carencro, 6:45 left to play. Morrison on the ball side defense playing them pretty tough. Carencro sending multiple bodies at the ball. I'm surprised leading at this juncture.
Fastball to KB.
Air ball rebounded by KB. He'll get over to D. Lots, who's going to slow it down. What you would think with a big lead, you would want to play a little slower. Bernard touches the ball. He should touch every possession, Coach. He's that important to the offense. D. Lots now. They'll call. Offensive foul. Weird call. That's going to be D. Lots' fourth foul of the game. I don't know about that one. They'll say he pushed off with his forearm. Give the ball back to the Bruins.
I must have missed that.
Yeah. 15-point advantage still for the Bears. As the Bruins, they're going to trap them in the corner. They get out of the trap, get the ball back towards the middle of the court. They're trying to find Mallet to get the offense going. But bring it back out and now find open three-point shooter to go off the back iron. Rebounded by Monroe. Monroe gets it over to Marson. Marson's going to attack the basket. He'll miss it. It's going to be momentarily rebounded by Batiste, batted away, but out of bounds on the Bruins, gives Carencro the basketball underneath its own basket.
Yeah, I thought it was a great job taking it to the rim. I like it.
Yeah, I thought he's finished that kind of shot so many times. Turnover on Carencro, trying to get it to the big fella Batiste. Mallet's going to go straight to the rack and finish in traffic. 47-34 now with only a 13-point advantage. Stolen. Finishing on the other end. It's now just a 12-point lead. 11-point lead. 47-36 as Coach Kovac is going to get a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 47-36 advantage for Carencro. We're getting in slippery slope territory for the Bears.
You know, we talk about it, and there's never such thing, Blaine, as a big enough lead. and as we see, you know, I think
there's no victory formation in basketball, Coach.
Ooh, I wish there was. You know, and the only question we'd have to decide is, are we going to take it into gun or under center?
You can't run inside veer and bleed time right now, Coach. You have to have good possessions, be smart with the basketball. Not only that, you got to see him do a better job of stepping to the basketball when the pass is going to him. That time they turned it over. Carencro's now going to take it out on the far side. KB will take it out, leading by 11 points with 5:29 left to play in the ball game. KB's going to throw it deep, or look to throw it deep. Now he'll find Jones. They're going to trap Jones in the corner. They're going to say the basketball's off of – I'm waiting to see the call. They're going to give the ball back to Bonnabel. Another turnover on Carencro. Bonnabel's basketball on their side of the court. They could get the lead down to single digits on this possession. After Carencro's led by as much as 21 points in the second half. 3-point basket's going to be up, but they're going to call a foul off the ball underneath the basket.
Kendrick Bernard.
That's going to be on KB, his second foul of the night. Taking the ball out of bounds is going to be Bonnabel underneath their own basket. They'll get it over to Mallet. They're going to get him with a charge call. Wilson Landry. He'll take the lunch pail to the office every day of the week, Coach.
I like it. Matter of fact, no, I don't like it. I love it.
It steals the momentum away as this place is starting to get a little loud. Throwing it deep now. Landry will get the basketball from KB. He's going to finish on the other side. 49-36 Bears. 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. They needed that basket badly. Coughed it up underneath the basket. Stolen. KB has the basketball. He gets it back over to Morrison. Morrison attacks the rim. He'll get fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, it's one of those games, Blaine, where they'll talk about, you know, oh, you got to lead 10-plus, you know, double-digit lead, slow the ball down. You know, I don't want that in this game.
No.
I want to go ahead and continue the pace that we've played all game. That's where we force them to make errors. Continue the pace, and let's go ahead and finish this game out.
Yeah, whenever you get out of your comfort zone when you start to make mistakes, Coach, I totally agree with you. In this type of game, as Morrison's first free throw gets the shooter's roll, it'll go up and in. I think this is the game that you really want to see them. You would really want to see them go full speed and make as much noise or make the Bonnabel Bruins as uncomfortable as you can. Leads back up to 14.
Coach Dwyer.
There we had to go. I get the assist.
You get the assist on the pencil. You know, he's getting nervous over there and kind of broke a pencil and needed one.
I came through, though, Coach. I don't have a pencil now, so I might not be able to give you much stats. Second free throw's up and in, and the lead's back up to 15 with 4:40 left to play in the ball game. I love how they're staying in the man-to-man defense, and not just man-to-man, Coach. Like, they're inside of them. Maulet's going to go all the way to the hoop.
The guy is phenomenal.
Look, you just got to tip your cap. When you're making shots like that, Coach, you got to really tip your cap. He's up to 18 points in the ball game, and he's making these Bonnabel Bruins offense go. Jones has the ball. He's going to go across court to KB. KB's going to go to the racket. He's going to finish with the left hand. KB's up to 17 points in the ball game.
The paint is open. You got to drive it and take it.
You got to take advantage, Coach. This is not great hands by Morrison. Bats it away. Going to go all the other way, 2-on-1. Bernard's going to go off the glass and finish with the left hand. Bernard's up to 19 points in the ball game, and Carencro leads 55-38. Maulet's shot three ball. Wow.
If the ball is in his hands,
look,
there's points.
There's point. If Maulet touches the basketball, there's points to be had. They're going to call it a three-point basket timeout for the Bonnabel Bruins. They're going to go full timeout. We're going to stay with them right here. That kid can fill up the basket. Lord. Look, up and under, three ball, tough shot in the paint. It doesn't matter. He could go. KB on the other side of the court, though, doing his best to outdo him. 19 points in the ball game. He's almost at the 20-point mark. Carencro's leads at 14. This is an entertaining game, though.
It is, man, and you gotta love these style of games. And you know, the lead closes, and then they open it back up, and here it goes closing again. And look, Coach Kovac and company, Kovac was just kind of talking to the refs, kind of want maybe a shove off there, and
it could go either way.
Disagree, but it could go either way. Look, I think these referees have done a phenomenal job tonight.
Yeah,
look,
I'm okay.
I'm okay
with the no call there.
We can question a bunch of things, Blaine, but I think they've done a great job of maintaining.
They've been consistent through the flow of the game. I have no issues.
Consistent is great.
Look, I'll say this, and I've said it before throughout the year. Maulet, I think, is the best scorer of the basketball we've seen the entire year. That guy could put up points
from
with
anywhere.
The best of them.
From anywhere.
Whenever he's on the Carencro beats the press quickly. Morrison gets over to Baptiste. Baptiste finishes at the rim. 57-41 Bears, 3:30 left to play in the ball game. But anytime he touches the ball, he's in range. He could score.
If he was on my team in football, I want him to be the quarterback. He's got to touch the ball every play, Blaine.
They're going to call KB with an on-ball foul, and they'll take the ball out underneath the basket. That's Kendrick Bernard's third foul of the night. Wilson Landry has the tough challenge right now of guarding Maulet. He's not letting him touch. Look at him. Not even looking, just not even letting him touch. He forces the errant shot, rebounded by Landry. Landry will get it over to Morrison, who will take the ball down the floor. They get it over to KB. He thought about it momentarily. He'll go Euro style.
I love it.
Off the glass. KB now over the 20-point threshold with 21. Carencro leads 59-41 and is back in control of the ball game. And, Coach, they did it. They got control back of the ball game as the foul goes against Morrison, and they'll go to the line for two. But they got back control of the game, doing just what you said. Playing fast-paced, playing almost uncontrolled, got them the control back, though. It forced errant possessions by Bonnabel, and it forced easy buckets on the other end of the floor whenever they attempted to press Carencro.
Yeah, I thought for a while there early in the fourth, it's kind of like we wanted to be a little bit more reserved and just kind of wear down some clock, and that wasn't successful for us.
Yeah.
Then, let's get back after it, and we've had success, and that's what we have to continue doing the last 3 minutes of this ball game.
Carencro's leads at 17 as that free throw will go off the mark and rebounded by Batiste. They'll call the foul on Martin underneath the basket. It'll be Carencro's basketball on the far side of the floor with 2:50 to play.
I look for Bonnabel to continue this full-court press.
Turnover, though. Bernard, a little sloppy with the basketball, but they're sloppy with the ball themselves. Loose ball going the other way. They'll say it's off of Bernard and give him possession back to the Bruins.
Right in front of me. I think it was a good call.
Yeah, I think so, too. I don't think you missed that one, Coach. Denied. They do not want Mallette to touch the basketball. Whew. Put 2 guys on him.
Coach, I love it.
On the inbound pass. I agree. That guy is a scorer of the basketball. Stolen by Jones underneath. Jones is going to take it all the way to the floor. No, he'll dish it off to Marson. Marson will finish at the rim. 61-42. Bears with 2:26 to play. It's going to be a foul on Wilson Landry.
And he knows it.
That's Landry's third.
He says, this is the second time tonight he says, Coach, I know it's my fault. I shouldn't have committed that foul.
The elder statesman.
I like it. When you can own up to it, Blaine.
This is the last game in the Bears den for a host of seniors, including Wilson Landry. Kendrick Bernard, as well, as we mentioned, putting on a show. 21 points tonight in the ball game thus far. Mallette's going to go to the line. Shooting 2. His first one's going to go off the front iron. No good.
If we're going to let him shoot, we got to send him to the stripe.
Yeah. Maybe we found his kryptonite because, boy, he is so good. His second free throw is no good as well. Rebounded by KB. KB with the strong rebound. He takes the ball right to the middle of the floor, whips it over to Wilson Landry, who's going to let it fly off the back iron. No good. They're going to go quick on the other side and score the basketball at the other rim.
I'm not opposed with that, Blaine. I'm really not, but I kind of just like, just give me 2 right there. Just give me 2.
I think they wanted the dagger.
I'm not, I guess I can question, every now and then.
Timeout for Bonnabel. That's going to be their last one of the night. Carencro's lead, though, is back up to 17 points. D. Lotz is going to be checking into the basketball game for Carencro. I'm okay with the shot. I thought it felt the flow of the game and felt the style of play, though. Hey, you can't have it both ways, though, Coach.
Blaine, it's easy for me to say it after he misses the shot. If he had made the shot, I'd have said, great job, you know what I mean? So I guess you're right. It's easy to say after he missed it, right?
Hey, I love the shot. No timeouts left, Coach Joy. No timeouts left. Coach Joey took my pencil now, so I can't give you all as good of stats in the game.
You got a nice-looking clipboard right there as well.
You think he'd keep track of the timeouts if he has a pencil.
I think he said they had 1.
Carencro's leads back up to 17. And, look, credit this Bonnabel team. They came in, played really hard, and they play a fast-paced, fast style, and they did what they thought gave them the best chance to win the game, and that's go all out on defense, right? Send pressure constantly at ball. Mallette has been incredible with the basketball in his hands. 21 points tonight. He's tied for a game high with Kendrick Bernard. Both of those guys over the 20-point threshold with 21 points.
Yeah, I think we've just kind of frustrated him a little bit and forced some errors
early
on.
Yep. Forced him off of his game because I don't think he took as many shots earlier in the ball game. Now it looks like they're going to play a little slower, Coach. You going to fuss at him?
I may.
They broke the press, and now they're going to go into a little Danny Broussard, not really Fort Carlers, but now they're going to attack it, though.
Oh, my God.
Dentrell Morrison, left-hander floater, gets it to fall. The lead's back up to 19. And they're going to pick him up full court. Playing defense right there tight is B.J. Jones. They're going to call a foul on the ball. Coach Kovac saying every time they foul, they're going to go to the line as they're over the bonus.
Yeah, don't let them get back in the game just on the free throws.
Well, you don't want to
they're going to make a
clock,
2-point
right?
basket. Let it happen,
Don't let them continue to stop the clock and give them extra possessions. This has been a really well-executed, well-played, and well-coached ball game for Carencro. Wilson Landry gets the ball in the middle of the floor. Over to Kendrick Bernard. He's going to let it fly. That one's way off the mark. Rebounded by Landry. He's going to get over to D. Lotz. D. Lotz will attack. gets it over to Morrison, who finishes with the left. Carencro's lead is back up to 19 points, 65-46, 1:15 to go. They continue to attack the basket.
And just as Kovac says, don't foul, guys. Stay in front of them, don't foul.
It's tough, though, man.
It is tough, man, you know. But look, sit there in the paint and let them shoot the open three.
D. Latz gets the 5th foul call as he's going to foul out tonight. This is going to be his last game in the Bears Den as the senior's had a great career at Carencro. He's going to finish it off with a playoff victory, so it seems. They're going to bring Morrison back inside on the free throw and set KB back down the floor. I think KB wants the game high. He wants to beat out Mallett for the game high.
They better keep it out of one's hands.
If one touches, he got a chance to score, Coach, no matter where he's at.
If you're going to sit him anywhere, send him to the stripe.
The first free throw is up and in. The 18-point advantage now for Carencro as we await the second free throw. That one's going to go in as well. 17-point advantage for Carencro to be turned over as Wilson Landry try to get it over to Morrison. It'll go across the court and out of bounds, giving the Bonnabel Bruins an extra possession.
You know, those type of costly errors don't hurt you necessarily as much in this game. But
when they're watching
moving
film,
forward, when they're watching film, hey, let's press them and force these errors, and that could be costly moving forward into the playoffs.
They're going to call a foul on the floor, and Kendrick Bernard, his 4th foul of the ball game. 1:04 left to play, but Carencro, again, over the threshold, is going to send him to the line for 2. I agree. Look, at this point, this juncture of the game, I don't, you know.
Hands up and let them drive.
Move
don't
those
foul.
feet.
Move your feet.
First free throws off the back iron, no good.
Don't even leave your feet, Blaine. Just move and stay between him and the basket.
Timeout, Carencro. They're going to take a full. We're going to take it with them. When we come back, it'll be 1:04 left in the ball game. Carencro leading 65-48. You can only hear it one place, right here on the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
At Raising Cane's, we're hyper-focused on being the best at what we do and getting it right every time. Cook-to-order chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, Texas toast, iced tea, and lemonade. It's our one love. But is the hype real? Yeah, it's real good. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 is the perfect meal for 2, and it's only $19.99.
Shut up, for real?
Wait, why?
Shut up.
About what?
$19.99.
You picked 6.
6?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't understand what's going on.
Shut up.
Why are we yelling? Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Welcome back to the Bears Den. Carencro leads 65-48 with 1:04 left to play in the ball game. And boy, we're having a good time over here in the Bears Den. Of course,
it's much fun when you finding a way to win.
Oh man, it's a great time. We've had a good time all season long. Of course, each and every home game we're able to bring you right here from the Carencro Bears Network. We appreciate you tuning in all season long, and our fine sponsors who made this possible to bring it to you as that free throw is going to find its way in the basket. Bernard's going to take the ball out, and they're going to call black 10 foul. That's going to be on Harper. It's going to stay Carencro's basketball underneath the far goal. Next foul will result in the bonus for Carencro as they get the ball to Jones, who will immediately be trapped. KB gets it over to Marson with the quickness. Marson's going to attack, and he's going to finish. Marson now at 17 points in the ball game.
Morrison said, I'm coming to get you, KB.
Quietly starting to make it rain. That ball's going to go off the front iron, rebounded by the Bonnabel Bruins. He's going to try the floater, no good. Wilson Landry will get it, and he'll get the ball down the floor for the Bears. 36 seconds left to play in the game. KB's going to attack now, and the ball will go out of bounds and continue to be Carencro's basketball. Checking in for Carencro is going to be Tristan Valaire is going to come in, spelling Wilson Landry. That's going to be Wilson Landry's exiting the basketball game for the last time as a Golden Bear in the Bears Den. as he's had a great career on multiple playing fields, football, baseball, basketball. I know Coach Dylan Romero and company can't wait to get that man on the baseball field, as Bonnabel's doing the same thing, as senior Thomas Mollett is going to come out of the game for the final time for the Bruins. Finished on the other side of the floor. Monroe scores. Mollett's had a great career for the Bruins. He finished with 21 points tonight, tying KB with a game high. Jones will take it out. I think they're just trying to run the clock out now, Coach. It's all academic. 5 seconds left to play in the ball game. 2 seconds left, and that will do it. Carencro's victorious in the first round matchup against the Bonnabel Bruins tonight, 69-51 from the Bears Den. Your Carencro Golden Bears will go on the road on Tuesday night to face the Alexandria Senior High Trojans. When we come back from the break, we'll wrap up the game and get you ready for that second round matchup right here on the Carencro Bears Network.
Let's get it over, right?
Do you have an injury or pain? Finding it hard to function at your peak performance? Let Dr. Quinton Briscoe and his staff help. Specializing in decreasing bodily injury, pain, maintaining your function, increasing your sports performance, and improving your nutrition and wellness, plus motor vehicle accidents. Dr. Briscoe has been serving the community for over 15 years. We invite you to come and experience a pain-free and healthy lifestyle. Call or visit our website to set up a free consultation today.
Your home isn't just a place, it's your foundation, your future, and your dream. At Edge Mortgage, we don't just process loans, we unlock possibilities. Local experts, personal service, faster closings, because your dreams deserve nothing less. Call us today to get your dream of home ownership started. Edge Mortgage, the key to your home.
Welcome back to the Bears Den, where your Golden Bears were victorious tonight, 69-51 in first-round playoff action against the Bonnabel Bruins. And I have Coach Christopher Kovac with me now. And, Coach, it was a game that the game plan was fantastic. Jump on them early, keep the pace of play high, and take advantage of miscues on defense for Bonnabel. Tell us how that went in the first half that allowed you to seize that opportunity.
First of all, you got to give credit to Bonnabel. Coach Micah Hagans, he has been, these guys have been to I don't even know how many top 28s in the last decade, and that's all a byproduct of him and everything that they do in the community of Kenner. Much love and respect to him and those guys, and you got when you talk about them, you got to talk about number one.
I said Mollett, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
He was probably the best scorer of the basketball we've seen all season long.
Absolutely.
He's a threat to score every time he touched it.
He is an absolute dog, and we did everything we could. We felt like we had a really good game plan, and what we wanted to do was try to keep the ball out of his hands and Ten's hands as much as possible. And we couldn't do it. We've done that to people all year. We have kept the ball out of people's hands all year. We could not keep the ball out of their hands. But the thing that we talked about was that they have one number 1 and one number 10. We always have to know where 2 is because he's a great shooter. But that's, we got a bunch of guys. We've got Dentrell Morrison. We've got Kendrick Bernard. We've got Joseph Jones. I'm going to forget somebody trying to rattle them off right now. But, we felt confident in our ability to really keep rotating guys on those 2. But really is Wilson Landry just doing a stellar defensive job. The same thing he's done for 4 years. And it allowed us to execute the game plan offensively and kind of do some of the things that we wanted to do.
Look, let's talk a little bit about one of your seniors, Kendrick Bernard. His last time playing here in the Bears Den, putting up 21 points. The senior's been he's doing something that he's really didn't think he'd be asked to do all season long, and that's be the scorer for you guys. He's done it with a lot of confidence, and he's streaky. He could put up points in bunches for you. Talk about how good he was tonight to really set you guys up for success.
He set the tempo. He set the tone early. He knocked down big shots, and I told him when he came off, I guess it was after the first quarter or going into the third, it was keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. That's what he does. He's knocking on the door of 1,000 points right now. You know, love to see him get that on Tuesday at Alexandria. I know they're going to have something to say about that. But, you know, I mean, he's just been so solid dating back to the middle of December. You know, we had a crucial moment in a game and really challenged him, and he has just been lights out to this point.
Wrapping up right now with Coach Christopher Kovac. Carencro victorious tonight, 69-51 in first round action. Coach, next round you got to go on the road. You got to go to number 2, Alexandria Senior High. That team is stout. They're going to have a lot of athletes. It's going to be tough to play. Yeah,
they're incredibly good. You know, a lot of people talk about the 6'9" guy, Tyshawn Duncan. He's a UL commit. He changes shots at the rim. We're going to try to do some stuff that affects that. But at the end of the day, there's a guy named Lavelle Bordelon, who's about 6'4", is a 3-level scorer, plays incredibly physical with an unbelievable motor. We couldn't stop him last year. You know, I think we lost by 5, I want to say, over there last year in the second round. So it's going to take a great game plan, and it's going to take great execution, kind of like it did tonight. And, you know, hopefully we'll bring a couple folks with us on the road on a Tuesday night. That game's going to be at 6 o'clock at Alexandria Senior High. And, you know, we're gonna come in tomorrow morning, and the boys and I together are going to put together the game plan. They're bringing their Chromebooks, and we're going to get after it and develop the best plan that we think gives us a chance and something they believe in and that they craft and create themselves, and then we're going to go give them everything we got.
Well, Coach, congratulations on another playoff win. Best of luck on Tuesday. We'll catch up real soon.
Thanks, Blaine. Appreciate you, brother.
Carencro victorious tonight, 69-51 at home against Bonnabel Bruins. And this is a Bonnabel team that came into the ball game 23-8, won 12 of their last 14, and Carencro was really able to jump on them early, control the pace, and really just control the outcome of the game. As I bring back Coach Derek Franchek, I'm really impressed by just the poise of Carencro to play under the pressure tonight, especially on defense, to create offensive opportunities for them. It was a fantastic game, led tonight by Kendrick Bernard with 21 points. But really, hey, I got to talk about a couple other guys too. How about Dentrell Morrison, quietly coming in, didn't get the start tonight, finished with 17, tough points, especially with the left hand in the second half, really made Carencro go. And then Hayden Monroe, the sophomore, with 11 points himself, finishing at the rim, creating Carencro some great opportunities. Huge win for the program.
Yeah, you know, at times we showed that we could drive the ball to the hoop and finish at the rack, and it's going to take that if we expect in the division we're in 5A. If you're not able to take the ball to the hoop, you better shoot lights out from around the perimeter, and we're not that team. So we have got to be able to find ways to get to the rack, and we did it tonight at times, and we're going to have to continue doing that moving forward.
We want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight and all season long for all these home games. We want to also thank our fine sponsors who made this possible for you guys to watch each and every home game. We want to wish Coach Christopher Kovac and the rest of the Golden Bears the best of luck on Tuesday night over in Sinlaw at Ash. We appreciate you guys, and as always, go Bears.
Go Bears.
Let's get it over, right?
Hey guys, High basketball coach Christopher Kovac here. Just wanted to let you guys know about the amazing opportunities that we have available for you to advertise